Check. Are we good? Are we on? Hey guys, we're on. Hey Josh! Look at our cool guy close stuff. Yeah, look at us. Hey, welcome to another week in review here at Popcultcha. I'm Andy. This is Josh. That feels weird coming out of my mouth. There's no Sandy today.
I thought we were going to mention that.
Well, that's all we're gonna mention.
Alright.
Hey,
No, Sandy, forget about him. He's gone. Don't worry about Sandy. That's all we're going to say about that. This is the first time we've ever done a Josh and Andy special. That's right. Josh and Andy special.
Look how well oiled this machine is. Hey, we haven't been here in a couple of weeks, guys. Obviously with lockdowns, we haven't been doing these videos, but we are back here in Victoria. Look at us.
You really are going to have to bear with us today because this
is good.
Yeah.
We know you're tuning in. We know you want to see some cool stuff. We know you want to win some prizes.
Yeah.
So those prizes this week are: first prize, this Playmates Villains, Retro Villains, 88 replica box set. It's got 6 villains. It's got Bebop. It's got Rocksteady. It's got Krang. It's got Baxter Stockman. It's got a Foot Soldier, and it's got Slash. They all come bundled together in the bundle in this awesomely designed box. And if you want to go on the run to win, all you need to do is leave a comment on this feed. Let us know what's going on, ask us some questions, engage in some conversation. Luke is going to be picking some names at random to put on the prize wheel. At the end of the episode, we're going to spin that wheel and someone's going to win a prize. This is the first prize. We've got some other prizes we're going to give away as well. We do have the Aang Avatar State 6-inch pop. That's going to be a belter. Someone will be winning that as well. And Josh, what else?
Toon Squad backpack from the greatest movie of 2021 that I haven't seen yet. Space Jam 2. That's exciting. You can also win this. Definitely ask us a question. With this prize in particular, if you ask a question, you are more likely to win it.
We make no guarantees around that. Josh is in no way responsible for picking people to put on the wheel.
I couldn't be here the whole time. I have no influence in that space whatsoever.
Anyway, guys, before we get stuck into the show, I do want to say, next Thursday night at 11 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time, we are doing our Funko 2021 Summer Convention exclusive drop. There's so many awesome products that we're going to be dropping at 11 p.m. at night. And with every order placed, we will be giving away a limited edition Tiki Bigfoot, Popcultcha Bigfoot enamel pin. So that'll be going out with every order. We're very excited. I'm really happy that pin came out. What awesome guy designed that one. It was pretty good. Yeah, it's actually pretty good. But yeah, 11 p.m. We're going to be bringing the website down a couple hours early to get it ready. We will have the queue in place, but there's going to be some really awesome products dropping. Something you're not going to want to miss. It's going to be really good.
It's going to be good. It's going to be good. We're going to be here late.
Staying up late. I'll be up all night.
Late night Thursdays.
Late
coming at you.
Popcultcha after dark.
Yeah.
This is a really good pin.
I think there's some design for
Show
it.
that again. Look, that's the pin. That's the pin that just came in this week. It's really nice.
Oh man.
And if you want one, you just have to place an order for 2021 Summer Convention exclusive items. So,
and we'll automatically just throw that in there as well. By the way, you don't need to like add a T card or anything. It's just gonna be in the box. It's gonna be thrown in there with all your other stuff.
Delicately placed as not to damage everything else from through. Anyway, if you're just tuning in, as I said, we've got a convention launch next Thursday night. It's the 5th of August.
5th of August?
5th of August.
We'll have
11 p.m. Check the
right.
banner on the website. It tells you the time. Read the FAQ. Make sure you know what's going on. And if you're just tuning in, we are giving away some prizes today. We're giving away this Playmates TMNT box set. We're giving away that Toon Squad backpack, and we're giving away an Aang Avatar State 6-inch pop from Avatar: The Last Airbender. So
while you're over there,
we may as well kick off. Let's talk about some products.
Start Funko.
We've got 3 new items from Avatar: The Last Airbender from Funko. We have the May top vinyl. We've got the Aang and Avatar State pop, and we've got the Aang and Avatar State glow in the dark pop. Now, these 2 special edition ones, they do come with these stickers, but with that, also a restriction, we can't ship them to North America at this point in time, unfortunately, but we can ship them everywhere else in the world. Really great pops.
Sorry, America.
$20 for the May, and The Angs are $39.99, so pretty good.
We also
That's
have.
a good price on eggs.
Look, a couple of Angs, $40 Angs.
Oh man, don't leave the people hanging. What's next?
Whoa, hey!
Oh, hey, we got some WWE pops. You guys like wrestling? I used to. I know Jerry the King Lawler. He was around in my time. The rest of these cats, I'm not sure.
These are new. This is
Montez
very new.
Ford, Suka, and Angela Dawkins, and they're all $20, and they're all available now.
Are they in a bundle?
No, I couldn't see it. I don't think there was one. But anyway, if there is a bundle, it'll be online. You can save some money. If there is one, I don't know. Boy, we're on a roll. Hey, do you guys like horror movies? Well, Josh certainly does. And look at this. We got a massive assortment of new horror pops that have just come in. We got a special edition Unmasked Sam from Trick or Treat.
That's a cool movie if you
I
haven't
liked
seen
it.
that movie.
La
Llorona,
yes.
she's in a wedding dress and
From the Curse of La Llorona.
she's crying but it's black.
Yep.
There's
That's a
a
movie. It's got Velma from Scooby-Doo.
Man, we got a
Linda
couple of-
Cardellini. If you want to see a good Linda Cardellini horror movie, check out The Curse of La Llorona. If you want to see another really good Linda Cardellini horror movie, check out Scooby-Doo 2 Monsters Unleashed.
That actually was a good
too
movie. I actually
spooky.
liked that one. We also have Leatherface from I think the Halloween franchise. We have,
You mean the guy holding the chainsaw from the Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
yeah. Friday the 13th. So we actually got a couple of Leatherfaces in. There's a few different ones on the website. There's also we have very Leatherface. We also have a very limited amount of stock of an old restock Leatherface as well. It came in at the same time, so that's exciting if you are looking to fill the void in your horror collection. We also have from the movie Gremlins.
Yes.
We got Gizmo and Gizmo. He's holding 3D glasses in both of them, but hey, do you know what? In one of them he's flocked, one of them he's not flocked. So that means you take him out, give him a stroke your Gizmo. Who else?
Josh.
Just don't think about the midnight. You get a gremlin, and this gremlin's got a soda and 3D glasses from the iconic movie scene where they're in the cinema.
And they watch.
Remember when people go to cinemas, Josh?
Oh,
boy.
well, I live in Victoria, so I
Anyway.
remember that.
Flux, Gizmo, he's $25. The rest of these pops are $19.99 each. And the last horror one that we just got in is Brandon Briars from what was that movie called? Brightburn. I watched it. It's kind of like what would happen if Superman was a villain.
Is that part of What If?
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like a what if.
So it was spoilers.
It's not Marvel's what if.
Anyway,
Anyway, Doom. That's a movie that's coming out. If you like the David Lynch classic, you'll probably like this updated version as well. Or maybe you won't because you got so much allegiance to David Lynch's visionary filmmaking of Doom,
I actually have some
starring
thoughts.
Kyle MacLachlan and Patrick Stewart. Man, that's a great movie. But this one doesn't star either of those people. It's got Oscar Isaac and the kid from the movie with the peach.
It's got Momo in it too, doesn't it?
No, I have some thoughts on Doom, right?
Okay.
Here we go.
This movie, I'm very prepared for this to be a very boring movie that I'm not even gonna,
Josh, I'm pretty sure you're not gonna like it.
I'm not even gonna consider watching it. This looks
Dystopian
like
science fiction.
Yeah, dystopian science fiction.
What about the sandworms?
What do you mean the sandworms?
Oh, there's sandworms. There's
Oh,
giant
dude,
worms.
The
that you
giant
sand.
worms.
Yeah, but how many? Like, what's your minute to worm ratio? Because that's where these things.
I haven't
catch
seen
you.
it, mate. You have to watch the film to find out.
Anyway, this movie's coming out in a little bit of time. We've got Shane, we've got Paul Atreides, Shiny. We've got Duke Leto, I think he's Jared Leto's brother. We've got Duncan Idaho, Baron Harkonnen, and Lady Jessica. But you know what, this guy, this little Baron guy, I thought he looked very much like the Lord Voldemort pop. And I sent Sandy a message the other day, and I said he looked like Lord Voldemort because he's really buff.
Killer.
Did Sandy enjoy that joke?
Yeah, he gave me he liked it. I think it was a pretty good joke. And hey, if you're not really into Dune because you don't know because the movie's not out yet, we've got some new Marvel pops that are coming.
Do a low key. Are you low key excited for the next episode of?
Loki?
Yeah.
It's next year now or some time.
Alright. Well, that's not.
Anyway,
That's not bad. Don't worry
we've
about that.
got Ravonna Renslayer, Judge Renslayer with Miss Minutes. We've got Kid Loki and we've got Sylvie. And for the upcoming Venom Carnage movie, we've got Venom and Carnage.
That's a spoiler.
that carnage is in it.
Yeah.
It's in the title of the movie.
That's a spoiler.
Let there be carnage, venom. That's a
That could mean anything. That could mean
And hey, we've got a couple other pops in it as well. So, boy, you thought pops were done, but they're not, because there's some exciting ones. Alice in Wonderland, March Hare. I don't remember him from Alice in Wonderland, but he's got a teacup, so I'm assuming who's at the tea party. And Iron Man 2, this is Iron Man, and he's in his gantry, so it's a regular size Iron Man pop, but he's got the full gantry setup, so it really becomes like a 6-inch pop. That is the $60. Alice in Wonderland, $20 pop there. And Luke, I think you're excited about this one right here.
What do you got?
It's the Retro Toys Soundwave with these tapes.
Yeah, that
10-inch pop.
really does it for me. Now, I'm traditionally not a big pop fan in general, but that really does it for me because it is a really killer throwback to the original toy line.
Where you go into a cassette tape player, right?
Yeah. But like, even the way that they've done the sculpt on it and everything like that, it really throws back like the little slots on the arms where his arms, like the hands would shoot out of the arm sockets on the toy. The tapes actually eject out of his chest.
This pop?
It's got a swing down
Mhm.
mechanism. Yep.
Yep.
Articulation?
Yeah, have you ever seen a pop with articulation?
Oh my god, no.
Yeah.
That's awesome, yeah, and yeah, it's an awesome line by Funko. They're recreating Hasbro's original kind of toy release in pop form really well.
Yeah,
So,
really does it for me.
Hey, that's all we've got from Funko. Hey Josh, you want to talk about some Pokemon cards?
Yes.
From Pokemon, surprisingly.
We have a couple of the collector tins. I forgot what they actually call them.
They're called V-Striker tins.
V-Striker tins. So, Blake, read the name.
That's a Tyranitar.
That's Tyranitar, and there is also
An Empoleon.
Empoleon. That's exciting. Do you know what's actually really weird?
What?
This one's in the wrong thing.
No, it's the same set. So if you look at the bottom of the other one, Josh, the name should be.
Oh.
It's like the base of the tin's the same. They just replaced the lid.
Oh yeah, that's embarrassing. I didn't do it.
It was very
But
embarrassing.
yeah, these come with a couple of booster packs in there, so that's exciting, and this awesome collector tins to keep the contents of your booster packs in. We also have from Sword and Shield Chilling Reign a couple of elite trainer boxes. We can't always get these in, and I never knew what was inside them, so we have opened one up for this
We've
week.
actually opened up.
Yeah.
To do with Pokemon cards. We never do this.
We never do this.
Except that
So
one time we did.
comes with a sweet player's guide, so if you don't know how to play, this is how you do it. I'm going to keep this to one side and read it so that next time I talk about Pokemon it's not as embarrassing for me. I'm going to know everything. And then you open up the box, which is, it's quite nice. It's got quite a nice leather thing in there. You've got another little book, books, which kind of gives you a little bit of an overview of all your Pokemon cards. So if you were starting out, it's a good place to start.
But you know what? You didn't have to read that. If you wanted, you could just hit the gym.
Yeah.
Hit the gym, hit the Pokemon gym, and battle as you will.
Some dice, because if reading wasn't enough, now it's time for maths. Little tokens. And then this is where it gets exciting.
We get the cards.
We get some cards. So there is, on this side, you got a couple of
Like a complete starter deck.
sleeve holders.
What's that?
So I think these are holders. I think
Right.
these are things that you put your cards in. These aren't. Actually, don't know what those are. Should have read the guide. We get some like a pack of. I guess these are pre-made and everything. They look like they're energy cards and sorts. And then it also comes with a couple of booster packs.
Oh, that's so many boosters.
That's a lot of boosters, and this is where the real heat is. If you pull a Charizard, let us know, because that would be exciting. Tag us in your
And your
Instagram,
Charizard.
yeah, and your Instagram post where you pull a Charizard. But that's in there, and that is the contents of that box.
And then we've got two different. Is there any difference between the two of those boxes? You know, John?
I think there is a difference. So I think they're different. So this one is Horse Guy.
Yep. Classic Pokemon Horse Guy.
Classic Horse Guy. But no, I think the difference is in like these things that you get.
Right, so
the
the
sleeve
actual
holders
like
and stuff.
display
Yeah.
the graphics on the box and on the sleeve holders and stuff. Cool,
Yeah.
awesome.
Hey,
Well,
look everyone, it's Handsome Will!
it is Handsome Will. Welcome, Handsome Will. Hey, time time to talk about some records, but before we do, we'll just want to talk about some prices on those Pokemons. The V-Striker tin set, $45, and the Elite Training boxes, that's $75. So that's a hell of a lot of content for $75. So definitely something you want to get. Hey, Will, what records have you got to talk about today?
Oh, I've got a handful of carefully curated selections from throughout the past week. As every week I come in on the show to talk about a handful of my favourite records that have come through, just give some words and show you guys what's in stock on the website. First up, I've selected Rex Orange County's debut album. Rex Orange County, as you probably recognise him for his collaborations with Tyler the Creator, he's like a sort of lo-fi bedroom pop producer. He wrote this album when he was 16, so pretty young, and it's got a lot of great songwriting on it. But yeah, it's come as like a bit of a staple for a lot of teenagers, and it's a really nice album. Pretty impressive for the age in which he wrote it. Next up, I've got some electronic music. This is Moby's, one of his more recent albums that came out in 2018 or 19. It sort of sees him experimenting with some things like gospel and trip hop, which is a little bit different to like the techno that you might recognise from his album Play. It's a really cool album. He uses a lot of sampling, as he always has, and yeah, he's just created something really interesting and sort of a bit more heartfelt than his recent stuff, his older stuff. Next up, I've got Todd Terje's It's Album Time. He's a Norwegian DJ and producer. He does some really cool dance music. Some of you might know the song Inspector Norse. It's a bit of a dance classic, and that is featured on this album. It took him about 10 years to make this one, but he came through with something really impressive. It's very suave. It's got a lot of retro vibes with the synths on it. And yeah, it's just a really cool, sort of bit more chilled, laid back, sitting in a bar vibe for a dance album. Next up, I've got Scottish hip-hop trio Young Fathers album Cocoa Sugar. This is their third album together, and it's a really cool, unique take on hip-hop from a unique place, Scotland. So it's got a really refreshing sound to it, and it's a great album. They also did feature on the T2 Trainspotting soundtrack with one of their songs, which was quite cool. Next up, I've got David Allred's album Felt the Transition. It's a solo piano record, so it's just the artist and the piano, and he came up with some really beautiful compositions for this album. It's really warm, heartfelt, and just some really nice songs across it.
Hey Will, do we sell record players that people can...
We don't, unfortunately. We've never stocked them, I don't think.
No, it's probably on our to-do list down the line. But at the moment, we do have. Hey, if you're shopping in Geelong, we do have a lot of contacts we can put you in contact with to kind of get a setup sorted. Whilst you're kind of browsing our awesome, incredible range of vinyl at both of our retail locations. And back to it.
Yeah, I hope that answers your question. Yeah, hopefully somewhere down the line we can get stocking record players, but unfortunately for now we aren't. Next up in my list I've got King Cruel's The Ooze. This is his second album as King Cruel, third album altogether, Archie Marshall. He's got some really gritty, interesting vocals. He's sort of taken towards the alternative rock with a few electronic elements. He's done some really impressive songwriting throughout his career. And he's just become a really big name in the alternative rock scene. Next up, I've got some Kamal Williams, Wu Hen. It's his most recent album, I believe. It's a really interesting take on sort of jazz and funk and electronic. He sort of blends all these sounds, and he does it really well, really impressive. He's got a lot of beautiful compositions throughout this one. Next up, I've got FKA Twigs. This is her second album, I believe. She's a British rapper. She's got some Jamaican heritage, and I believe Spanish as well. But yeah, she's from Britain. She spends a bit of time in America. She's done some really awesome collaborations. She's a really talented artist. She's got some great songwriting, some great vocals, and she's done a bit of acting as well, which was pretty cool to see. Another great British female rapper, I've got Little Sims's Grey Area. It's very somewhat similar to FKA Twigs' album, but she's got very British vocals. She does some awesome raps. She's done some cool collaborations with Gorillaz, and just a really awesome hip hop album. Next up, I've got a couple of dance floor albums. So this is DJ Boring's EP Like Water. It's more of DJ Boring, which is sort of more of a lo-fi house sound, which is the same as the Ross from Friends album that I've got here. They're both, really cool lo-fi house albums. Some floor-to-the-floor drums and, just some groovy dance floor music. But that's all my picks for the week. I hope I've shared some cool music with you guys, and thanks for having me.
Thank you, Will.
Thanks, Will. We'll
Thanks.
catch you next week.
Thanks,
Yeah,
handsome Will.
catch you next week.
Awesome recommendations.
Looking good, handsome Will.
Hot damn.
Thanks, Josh.
Hot. That's handsome. From Esco, we've got an awesome. I'm calling this is my favorite thing on the table this week.
Product of the year.
Product of the year. I'm doing this. This is legit. This is the Rhoda plush doll of Ghostface from Scream, but due to licensing things, they're not calling it Scream. It's just Ghostface. But it's the iconic killer from Scream, and he's plush body, Rhoda head, Rhoda hands, Rhoda boots, and nice kind of like detailed fabric robe, and it's legit. It's a really, really great Ghostface product. Put him on the couch, watch some horror movies with him. He'll be right at home. And he's $140, 18 inches tall. Really, really legit product. Hey Josh, you're excited about King Shark and the new Suicide Squad movie, aren't you?
The Suicide Squad movie, not overly excited about. This character in particular, can't wait. How long have you been waiting for a talking shark in a movie that looks like a man?
And voiced by who?
Sylvester Stallone.
Oh, Josh, your hero. Is
That's
that really?
exciting. Yeah, it really is.
Oh, it's
Yeah.
like everything you've ever
It
wanted.
really is. And he's wearing some little board shorts there, which is exciting. Comes with some soldier's arms and some legs that he's probably bitten off, but let's not be incredulous about it. But yeah, here he is from McFarlane, King Shark. I think we've already showed off the rest of the Suicide Squad.
I think we may have.
May
It
have.
did come in a couple weeks ago.
Yeah.
But this is part of the Gold Label collection. It is 10 inches tall, and it is how much?
$60.
$60. This is a great price point for that.
This is really sweet. I'm calling it now product of the year. This is my favorite thing on the table. So
Speaking of products of the year, Josh, from NECA we've just got some new Puppet Masters action figures. Now, Luke, I feel like you're probably the most likely person in the room to have seen Puppet Masters.
I have seen it. I can't remember a lot about
Because
it.
I have not seen this movie.
Yeah.
But that's a good thing, because it means NECA's really going into some deep cut licenses and trying to make some new things that haven't been done
I know
before.
there's a lot of love for it.
Yeah, so
look at that pinhead.
Yeah, he's great.
That's
I think I've been thrilled.
yeah, tunnel head.
So the boxes are designed to look like the puppet show, kind of like traveling case from the film. This is the Ultimate Blade and Torch figures, and Josh in his hands have the, what have you got in there?
The tunneler and pinhead.
Yeah, so these are, how much are they?
These are $69.99 each.
Great packaging that opens
Great
up.
packaging.
You never have to take them out. Just display them like this little Velcro closure there. It's got everything you need. Part of NECA's Ultimates line, which is really great. Also from that Ultimates line, we've got Predator 2 Ultimate Battle Damage City Hunter Predator. So he's got his arms cut off there, and he's got
His
some
battle
his
damage.
blood and
He's been fighting.
yeah, he's battle damage in the city because he's hunting in the city because he's the battle damage City Hunter Predator from Predator 2.
Oh, this has got my interest.
There we go. Look at that.
Speaking of hunting,
Oh, that
that's
arm.
a rifle. So
Yeah, you're gonna need a bigger
you need a bigger deer to hunt.
bigger box. What?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. NECA Jaws.
This is Quint from the Shark Battle scene. It's part of NECA's clothed action figure collection, which are kind of retro versions, very much like the Migos figures you see here, but in that really, really great NECA quality. Likeness is really good. All cloth clothing. It's got little cans of beer, accessories, got his baseball bat, got his machete there, and some rifles. So really, really great figure. From NECA.
So $69.99.
And we've got,
The Predator was $79.99.
I think Luke's giving that one back.
Oh, yeah, I just put it here because I didn't want to knock anything else.
Watch out for the prices. Hey, also from NECA, we've got some new TMNT figures. This is Mondo Gecko, and the
That's
box is
sweet.
designed to look like a VHS tape, including like the little Shred Mondo Shred, which would be like the little title of the episode.
That is sweet. That's cool. I
So-
like that a lot.
There you go, a little 2-pack there of Mondo, Gecko, and Kerma.
It reminded me of Andy, and it reminded Andy of Luke. So that's a nice one.
That's another little evolution of people who are reminding each other of things. I called it the Luke action figure because he's bodacious and he's skateboarding. And I thought, you know what, that's what I imagined Luke was like as a teenager.
It's what I imagine.
It's not fast in the truth.
That's what I imagine I was like as a teenager. So we've got the Mondo Gecko Ultimate figure, which is really great.
$69.99.
$69.99, and we've got a 2-pack of Napoleon and Attila.
Not to be confused with the ones that we showed last time we were here. That's Rasputin and his
Here, the other one was
Toad.
Genghis.
Genghis and Rasputin.
So this is Napoleon Bonafrog and Attila the. I feel like there was a frog pun in there, but I can't think of what it was.
Attila the.
I feel like they didn't think that name through properly, Boner Frog.
Oh no, they did. They did. Anyway, the 2-pack, as you would expect, part of the cartoon collection based on the classic 87 series, as is the Mondo Gecko.
The 87 Turtles series, we had a lot of like skateboarding and like surfing things in it. Didn't it?
Yeah, well, it was
radical.
and they would say Cowabunga, and
Don't forget Tubular.
Tubular. It was very much based on. No, it was like the most Californian show set in New York City. So it was really good.
No,
Hey,
so it's
while we're on Turtles, let's talk about the prize that we're giving away this week. This is from Playmates. Now, this is based on their original 1988 action figure series, which again, kind of based off the 87 series, same as what NECA are basing their figures on. But these are replicas of the original release figures from the 80s.
So sick.
They are legit. They're in the 3 3/4 scale. They're really awesome figures, and they come bundled together in this villains box. And I can't remember the name of the vehicle that is based on. The Mutant Module.
Yeah.
So they all come boxed into there together. It's limited edition. It's a really, really awesome piece. You can grab it for $149.99. All 6 figures come in that box. Box has a handle. Carry it around. Take it to your friend's house. Pull them out. Have a little play with your turtle collection. And bone a frog while you're at it. And just have a really, really great time. Again, we're giving one away. If you're desperate to win, just leave a comment on the feed. Luke might pick you at random to go in the running to win this one.
if you ask a question, you are more likely.
That is not something we've ever committed to. Hey, whilst we're on action figures, we still have a few more to get through. I think we're going to pick the pace up a little bit.
From Mego.
Yeah, from Mego Corp. We've got some licensed Migos. Avatar, The Last Airbender.
That's Aang.
It
He's got
is.
his arrow on his head.
It's really cool to see Mego doing something a bit more contemporary. They normally base it on retro things, and yeah, this show's it's nearly 20 years old now, but
It's retro.
Oh,
you were so mad.
Josh.
But you want to talk about this one, don't you, Josh? You're desperate. Just put them behind.
It's down here now.
It's Apollo Creed.
How exciting is this? This is awesome. Apollo
Is it?
Creed. Yes, it's Apollo Creed. It doesn't say what Rocky it's from, but I'm going to assume it's from Rocky 4 because he's wearing his Uncle Sam outfit. But it could be from Rocky 1.
Did he wear his Uncle Sam outfit in Rocky 1?
That's when he comes out, just when he fights Drago, isn't it?
No, in Rocky 1 he comes out on like, Washington, when George Washington went on the
Delaware River.
Yeah, he comes out like this.
Oh,
In Rocky 1. But yeah, that's super exciting. I'm hanging out for a Rocky Balboa one of these because that would be awesome. Take them out of the packaging and then get them thrown hands.
Yeah.
That'd be sweet.
That'll be sick.
Put them against your WWE figures if you really want some non-canon fun.
But anyway, Migos, they are still made the same way that they were back in the 80s and 70s and 80s. Really kind of like basic articulation, but they got a really great retro feel to them. 14-point articulation, 8 inches tall, and cloth clothing, much like the NECA figures that they inspired. Rocketeer from the classic Disney movie. Comes with a little jetpack there, and helmet. It's a really great figure. And
those buttons on the front, are they printed on?
they're printed on, yeah. But part of like the charm. It's really good.
It's charming.
It is charming. And hey, what else? How much are these figures?
These bigger figures are $29.99.
$29.99?
Which is pretty sweet. But let's move on.
Yeah.
Mattel.
Mattel.
We've got some retro Masters of the Universe figures.
Part of their Origin series.
We do. So there is Tila, Heroic Warrior Goddess. There is also Clamp Champ, Heroic Master of Capture, that comes with some pretty cool accessories there, like this, that you can put some stuff in, fire it away. And then my favourite, Ram Man. This one is pretty sweet because if you push him down on his head, he can jump. Look
That
how
is
cool
pretty
that is.
cool.
Is that why he's your favourite?
Yeah.
You like the jumping mechanism?
Yeah.
Josh, can you do a jump for us?
Not like this, but it would probably, I'd imagine it like lowers into it and he's just like,
Ooh,
yeah.
look at
I can
that
see
air.
I'm keen for that Rain Man figure.
Yeah, that's sweet.
So I think $45 for the Clam Champ and the Ram Man, and
Yeah.
$35 for Tila.
So the ones with the accessories,
So-
the $45
So these aren't based on the new Netflix series, but we are getting some figures in that are based on the new Netflix series.
Have you seen that, Andy?
No, I haven't watched it yet.
Any good?
I haven't watched it.
Did you enjoy it?
Yeah, I'll probably watch it this weekend maybe, I don't know. Hey, from Dark Horse, we've got Geralt. This is the
I think it's
Heart of
Geralt.
Stone.
Gerald.
This is the Heart of Stone figure. It comes with an interchangeable head, and there's an exclamation point after that, so that's obviously a good feature.
It's because it's a young head.
They're static figures, they don't move, but they got a really great kind of like themed base. It's really nice packaging there as well. It's not from the TV series, it's from the Wild Hunt game, Witcher 3. This is a really, really expansive line. They've been making it for about the last 5 years now. But it's cool to see that it's still bringing out kind of like DLC ties, which is really good. How much is that, Josh?
That is...
It's right here actually.
$79.99.
So that's from Dark Horse. Now from Diamond Select Toys, we've got a couple previews exclusive San Diego items that released last week. The first one I want to talk about is the Lord of the Rings box set. So this is the Journey to Mordor box set, limited to 4,000 pieces worldwide. So once you take off the Lord of the Rings kind of like book sleeve, you're left with a really nice kind of like book cover. And inside you've got action figures of Frodo, an invisible Frodo, and a Smeagol or Golem, and the Skin and Bone boat accessory there. So that's, limited edition piece. Really, really awesome. You can grab it for $79.99. And stock is limited on that, and that is selling fast. It is, of course, exclusive to this convention this week past, along with the Crow Deluxe Action Figure box set. So this is a pretty iconic kind of image from the set of the Crow. It's actually on the back of the box. That'll be the easiest way to describe it. So this is like, it's been made into posters for decades.
Why is it iconic?
It's just, he died, so it's kind of like the promotional materials.
That's the pose.
Yeah. But anyway, that's what it is. He's in the chair, and the backdrop's the same as it is, and he comes with the crow, and he comes with the scaled, 7-inch scale chair.
Let's not forget that the window, the round window
The round window,
in the packaging.
yeah, it's really good. You can see it from all these different angles.
Why is he so angry?
He's out to be.
I've never seen The Crow, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask what it
Because
is.
Beyonce is murdered on the eve of their Halloween wedding.
Oh no! What?
So,
Well,
it's
he
his
should
story, but he is
exactly.
sorry.
Anyway, this is limited to 5,000 pieces worldwide. There's other Crow figures in this Diamond Select Toys range, but this is the only one that doesn't have the trench coat, and it comes with a chair. So if I'm going to
Oof.
pick one, I'm going to pick the one that is sitting down.
Of course,
It's
it's a
a little dynamic packaging. Is that that?
Crow of the year.
Crow of the year.
Yeah.
Speaking of crows of the year, snake eyes.
Mm,
Kind of like crow eyes, but it's a snake.
3-0.
no.
G.I. Joe, bad guy, Snake Eyes. Sandy's not here, so I'm allowed to pick up the action figures now when I do them. So this is cool because he comes with a little Uzi. I put it sideways when I did it because I was allowed to set it up. He also comes with a little
Did you
pistol.
also tilt his head back so when he was firing the Uzi, he was gangster?
Yeah, and then he also has a pistol that goes like that. Cock the gun in there, put the bullet in. He comes with a knife that you can pull out as well. here if you want to have him as a knife, and he comes with a big katana samurai sword and another one on his back. You could have him having both samurai swords if you wanted to, but that's up to you. He also comes with some grenades. I couldn't figure out how to put them on, but I'm sure that you can.
Let's not forget the most impressive part of this is that he's wearing a bodysuit, so the joints, the shoulders and the elbows and the knees, they're all hidden. So you can create some really dynamic poses without it kind of being like, hey, yeah, cool pose, but it's clearly an action figure. Maybe don't put his foot like that, but otherwise you've got like a really impressive piece to display. He's only $249.99, which is an incredible price for a 6-scale figure of that quality and that attention to detail, which is really, really nice. Also from 3-0, Josh, did you have anything else you want to say about Snake Eyes? Because I feel like you were super excited before I cut you off.
I lost track, but yeah, just he doesn't like G.I. Joe. From Nightmare Before Elm Street, there is Jason Voorhees here. He comes with from Sideshow Collectibles, and he comes with an axe, a little bit of blood on it. It's probably already used that. And he comes with a machete, where it also has blood on it. And when we were setting this up, I was actually saying to Andy, look at how vascular his hands are.
Oh my, he's very dehydrated.
He's also, if you want to take his shirt off, he has an undershirt on underneath as well.
Why did you explore that option?
Why are you giggling?
Because I kind of like.
Is that the first thing you did when you picked it up and you were setting it up? I wonder what's underneath.
No, I saw that there was an
Is that a crisp, clean singlet?
I think he looks a lot more casual with it open like that. I think, yeah. Like if he was chasing me to kill me, I'd be like, oh, okay, but he's a casual dude.
It goes from like, it's like mechanic, zero.
And people would be like, yo, Jace, why are you chasing me, bro? And he'd be like, hey, I just want to
He looks like
do the thing.
I just want to.
And this machete, and I'm not going to tell you what it is.
Oh.
Look, he looks like he could be the third frog.
They would be friends. They would be friends.
Yeah, he's not frog.
But yeah, that is from Sideshow Collectibles. It's pretty sweet. If you haven't got it already, pick it up.
$349.99 will get you Jason Voorhees for. And it's got a Friday 13th page.
Do you think
It's
him
so
and
long.
Snake Eyes would be friends?
No, I actually originally had them posed so Snake Eyes was pointing the gun at Jason Voorhees, but
I faced them forward to the camera.
Andy moved.
Sorry.
That's
I really
fair.
wish they'd do something about the peculiar design of the display stand, particular in the front area.
Well, you want to make sure your figure's not falling over, so the best point of contact is right between the legs.
Yeah, because he's not moving anywhere with that.
Because
Two prongs jabbing in
if
the
you
front.
got 2 prongs jabbing you there, you're standing to attention and you are not falling over. Right. Anyway, from 3-0 as well as the Snake Eyes, we also have the Megatron Deluxe figure. So this is based on the War for Cybertron series, and it's kind of based on like the Gen 1 Megatron. It's got a lot of awesome accessories. It's got really that basic kind of like 80s Transformers shape to him. Lots of die-cast material in here. He's really heavy. He's got a deluxe base that you can kind of like design. It's got heaps of gun accessories and sword accessories and a hell of a lot of articulation. This is an incredibly detailed series. And if you're gonna start collecting some Transformers, this would be my pick. They're probably one of the best kind of like action figures on the market at the moment. You can grab the Megatron for $299.99, so that's actually a pretty good deal.
That is a good deal because he's heavy.
It's heavy.
Made of real metal. Let's talk about the Thanos.
Let's talk about Thanos. Now I think this lit up, but we didn't pay attention to that when it comes to batteries. We forgot to put batteries in it, Josh, because we don't normally set the statues up.
No, we really.
Anyway, this is from the Avengers Assemble collection. It's a line that we've been pumping out for the last kind of maybe 3 or 4 years. They've done kind of like some really classic Avengers. They've done Iron Man, they've done Captain America, they've done Hulk, they've done Wasp. They've done some really great figures in this line, but they finally added a villain to it. The first one, of course, is Thanos. This is the classic design where it's got really more of a yellowish kind of armor. There is a modern version which does have more of a metallic gold finish in the armor plates as well. So you've got a couple options there, whether you want more of a kind of like an MCU themed Thanos or a classic comic book Thanos. But you can grab Thanos for $999.99, same price for either version of that. Really awesome piece from Sideshow. Hey Josh, have you seen the movie Groundhog Day?
Yes.
Well, here's a game
It's about
about the movie Groundhog Day. It's called Groundhog Day the Game. And on the back of the box is Groundhog Day again. And we've shown this product before, would you believe it, in classic Groundhog Day style. But last time we showed it, it did come with a groundhog pot.
This time it just
Yes,
comes
you
with
can
the
grab it
beta.
by itself. So if you want to grab this Groundhog Day game, you can get it for $35. And if you want to grab it with the pop, we still have it in stock. You can grab that for $60.
Hey, this is funny because
What did you think of Groundhog Day, Josh, as the movie?
yeah, I liked it.
Yeah? That's it? No further thoughts or criticisms?
Just liked the beta.
That's no beaver.
It's a groundhog. It's in the title.
It's literally.
Wait, is a groundhog a real animal?
Oh my god.
I like the groundhog called Phil.
Anyway, the point of this game is quarter-proof game, 2 to 6 players. You're Phil Connors, you're sent to Kentucky, Pennsylvania, to cover the annual Groundhog Day. Relive the day over and over, choose how to react to the same obnoxious townsfolk and events. Win by becoming more kind and charitable version of Phil. You learn new skills, you impress the reader, and you live the perfect Groundhog Day. And until you do that, you just gotta keep playing. I don't know if there's an end time on here, but I guarantee it doesn't end because as the movie just keeps going.
Hey, well, if you like medicine and being healthy, you might like this next game by Dr. Zeus.
Oh yes, everyone's favorite Dr. Seuss. This is a happy birthday to you game, and you might give it to someone on your birthday, but you might not. But anytime you play, it's your birthday, so that's a good way to just get extra birthdays in the year. It says today's your birthday. Today you are you. Celebrate just like they do in Catch-Roo. Follow the birthday bird and gather gifts galore. Then race to the party at the birthday palace.
He used to make up a lot of words.
Spin and move around the land of Catch-Roo. Collect presents that are special gift to you, and end the game with a race. It's the birthday palace.
I don't
20
understand.
minutes, 2 to 6 players, ages 3 plus. Perfect for a birthday party scenario. You get 6 kids together. Play a birthday game on a birthday. Nothing better than that.
Nothing better than
Nothing
that.
better than that.
There's only a couple of things that are better than that, and one of them is the new Space Jam movie, which I haven't seen yet, but it's going to be good. It's got LeBron James in it. What a guy.
What are you doing today, Josh?
We have... right, you know that I grab things with gusto.
Were you about to have a go at where he positioned it, knowing how you grab things? Is that what you were getting at?
That's the point of that. It's my fault for being so close to the edge.
Well, it was close to the edge. John, we'll just leave Space Jam, shall we?
No, you talk about Space Jam because that's the prize. We want to talk about the prize, but we also want to talk about the wallet.
Space Jam, Toon Squad wallet. It's made out of basketball or singlet material, which is pretty sweet. It's got a one on there, so you can be like Bugs Bunny. It's got a place to hold your cards, your license, your cash, and even a place for coins. I put some coins in there just to demonstrate.
How practical this one.
Yeah. And as a companion piece, there is the
mini
Toon Squad
backpack.
backpack, which is sweet. It's got the Bugs #1 there. That's kind of like this is
It's
the
like the jersey. It's like
yeah.
Bugs' jersey, but a little basketball key pull.
Is it
which is
squishy? Does it have
it's
a
not
bit of
squishy.
surface
It's
to it?
hard,
Oh.
but it is kind of like concave. It's got some curvature to it, which is pretty groovy.
Is
I
it
think.
metallic on the back of the
It's
case?
metallic on the back, and I think it's like a hard enamel over something. I don't know.
I was hoping it would be convex on the back. Because I think that would feel nice to do that.
Yeah, it's not though. Sorry.
Anyway.
Anyway.
We got some Stitch stuff.
Wait. The bag is $100. The wallet is $50. Now you can talk about the Stitch with Ducks.
Alright, Stitch with Ducks. There's a pop vinyl on this. So if you have the pop vinyl, why don't you pick up the wallet as well? This one, a little bit less place to store coins, which is, that's going to go against it, if I'm going to be honest.
Sorry, isn't there an entire zip thing on the side there, Josh?
It's confusing for.
It's not.
Arguably much more space for coins.
It can confuse people, but if you like ducks and you like Stitch and you like colours that are related to Stitch and ducks and ducks on the inside, this is probably the wallet for you.
$50. It's a
$50
wallet.
There's also the backpack that can go with it. Look, Stitch's face is big on that one, but this one has a lot of space for coins in here if that would be your desired use of the bag.
$110.
What else do we have from Loungefly?
We've got some Alice in Wonderland items. Cheshire Cat, crossbody bag, comes with a strap, comes with a little fluffy tail, ring, zipper pull, got some stitched on elements, like the face is Cheshire Cat.
Look at how much room for coins there would be in that.
So many coins, you would lose so many coins in that bag.
No, there's a zipper. There's a zipper for coins.
There's a coin zipper.
Don't even worry about the wallets. Just get the bag. Put heaps of coins in there.
But yeah, you wear it over your shoulder, like a little handbag.
It also has a tail.
Which is your favourite, Josh? If you had to pick between all those bags,
Yeah.
I realise we haven't covered one of them yet, but two of them. Which
Which one do you want, Josh?
which is your favourite?
Toon Squad.
He was always going to
Toon Squad.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
saw it, he was like, oh, let's talk about
It's the
Space Jam.
license. It's the license.
So the Cheshire Cat bag is $90. Also is $90 is the Alice keyhole crossbody. So it looks like a little door and it's got some really
guess
great
what? You're not.
Ooh.
got some nice little flower detailing and things on there. So it's really well themed.
Another coin thing here. If you want to use this for coins, put coins in
Metal
it.
keyhole. Die cut little thing in there. It's really great.
Yep.
It shows the scene underneath. It's nice.
That is nice.
$90 for that one. And also we've got the cosplay Alice backpack. Now this one is a little 2-for-1 deal because you get the Alice backpack and it's part of the same scene. It's got similar flower motifs. Inside you get the wristlet of the cat. So together they're $130. Got little bow details there. That clips on.
What
the
is
front.
a wristlet?
It's kind of something that you just put on your wrist and take in. It's like a wallet
It's like a coin
for your
wallet.
wrist.
God damn.
Is it like a clutch? But you can,
Yeah, it's like a
but
clutch.
like you can hang it off your
I
wrist.
think you hang it so you don't lose it. It's like it's permanently there. You're kind of holding it.
It's also a weapon.
Is that what it's
I think you got your little strap. You don't lose it, but you're still holding it because otherwise it's just hanging off your wrist, right? Anyway, that's a bag and a wristlet, and that's $130, and that's a really great item from Loungefly.
Lastly, seeing as what's the deal with no Seinfeld?
Oh
Yeah,
no.
Keep your eye out next to it, Josh. I couldn't fit it on the table.
I put some Seinfeld Loungefly on the list for all this stuff. Oh, cross off Andy came along.
Hey, you guys potentially want to look at some Seinfeld Loungefly. Tune in next week.
But we got books. We've been putting a lot of books on the website.
So many.
Lots of books going up on the website recently, which is good. If you like books, come through us for your books.
Do you like books, Josh?
Well, I'm just about to get into that, Luke. If you're new to reading, a small child, I recommend starting with a little golden book. So we've got Star Wars, The Empire Strikes Back, Return of the Jedi, Phantom Menace, Revenge of the Sith, and A New Hope. Let's have a look at Revenge of the Sith because that is the best one. There we go. So it's just like a little storybook.
It's got big letters.
Big letters, big pictures. Do you know what? I haven't seen the movie, but I'd rather read this book than watch the movie because this would take me way less time.
Oh.
Yeah. So
Are we sure about that?
What are words?
Wait, which movie is that one?
Revenge of the Sith.
Oh yeah, that's a good one.
It's got Grievous.
Sandy's favorite.
But yeah, so a little golden book.
I miss that boy.
If you're looking for a young person or somebody who's new to reading, I'd recommend that you start here. That's a pretty sweet place to start. If you're into something a little bit more mature and difficult to read, there is from Dark Horse, The Terminator. Yep. It does have a lot of pictures, a lot of good colors, and a lot of good drawings. Whoever drew this was good.
Congratulations to them.
Terminator, enemy of my enemy. I'm guessing is a friend, but it doesn't
Who did
specify.
draw it? You probably said, who was the artist?
Well, the writers, all writers are Dan Jolley, Jamal Igle, and Ray Snyder. One of
There you
those three. One probably penned it, the other probably inked it, and someone wrote it. So look at that. Anyway, that's from Dark Horse. Also from Dark Horse.
There's Predator. So if a Predator NECA action figure wasn't enough for you, there's a Predator Fire and Stone graphic novel, which again looks pretty. There's a lot going on. I'm engaged just flicking through it, so that should mean that you are too. But we also have.
Oh yeah, somebody stopped me from interrupting Josh. It's the Mask Omnibus classic comic series that the movie is based on, starring Jim Carrey and Cameron Diaz, and yeah, that's a highlight of both of their careers. But it's really good. It's not as good as The Cable Guy. I think if I was going to pick a comic that I'd want to read that was also a Jim Carrey movie, it would be The Cable Guy. But I don't know if that's a movie, but The Cable Guy is a really good movie. I recommend you all watch The Cable Guy if you haven't.
I'll pick Yes Man.
Well, you picked wrong because anyway, The Mask Omnibus, also from Dark Horse, and also from Dark Horse we've got Mass Effect. That's the complete comic series, and yeah, it's a really big book because it's the complete comic series.
It's a big book and it's heavy as well, very heavy.
Going back to some books that Josh might like, we've got Mandalorian Volume 1. This is a nice little picture book with scenes from the show.
See, why watch the show when you can get this book and read that?
Anyway, that's the show, right? Anyway, so that's Mandalorian Volume 1. There'll be a whole series, and a little Grogu at the front there, which is nice.
The Adventures of Hergé. This looks like, I'm pretty sure that's how you would say it, right?
Hergé. Anyway, this is creator Tintin, and this is a book that kind of
Tintin.
is looking at the
same
cartoonist life in kind of like a Tintin aesthetic, which is pretty cool, I think.
Does he have a dog?
I'm guessing there might be one in there, but I don't know. Anyway, this is a great book from Drawn and Quarterly, my favorite book publisher. They're based out of Montreal. I recommend anything that they put out. It's definitely worth the read.
Also, from Dark Horse, I think this is from from Dark Horse. There's some video game kind of guidebooks. So there's the God of War, Lore and Legends, and then Resident Evil Biohazard document file. These 152 page art books. So I think they actually might be art books as opposed to guidebooks.
We didn't open these ones, but look how squishy that cover is.
That is squishy. It's because it's an old thing, because God of War was set in the olden times and they didn't have materials like we do now.
That does make sense.
That is canon.
It's canon. Time
history.
Relative,
It's
yeah.
supposed to replicate like a leather-bound book.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's just kind of like deluxe because it's squishy.
And these are also
People
the
like
stones
squishy things.
on the back. Like they pop out.
Ooh, it is squishy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, but run your finger along there
Like
along the
cabbage.
stones. See, stones pop out.
Oh, it's like embossed.
It's
Oh,
true,
like
guys.
that.
The stones are embossed.
Oh,
in
I
the
like
squishy
that.
back.
That's good.
Anyway, that's they're from Dark Horse, and from Udon
I
we've
love a tactile
got
book.
Neon Genesis,
Tactile book.
Evangelion. It's a TV animation production art collection. So this is based on the Netflix series, and heaps of
How
kind
did
of
he
like
pronounce it?
sketch designs and all the robot designs, and it's kind of just like, you know, how they designed the show, and
If you want to design your own show, maybe steal some ideas from there.
you probably could. It's in Japanese though.
Learn Japanese, then steal this show.
Learn Japanese while
the
you're stealing the
blurb
show.
in English. So if you wanting to know more, you can look at the back. That's everything. Hey, you know what? We're actually pretty well on time today. We're not over.
That's the whole lot.
That's everything.
Do you have any questions? Any good questions?
Yeah, people have asked stuff, and we've got it on the board, and I was asking as we were going.
Yeah, it was. He
Do
was
you
actively.
have any questions?
I've asked you a few.
But like from you. Do you have any questions?
I wanted to know.
You want to know about the Predator and a bunch of other stuff. Anyway, guys, before we spin the wheel, we want to introduce Bianca. Bianca is joining this little comedy troupe that we put together here.
Highly
Very
organised
excited.
group.
So you'll be seeing her pop up on social media and in the show in the coming weeks. So keep
Pencil
your eye
her
out.
into the script.
Yeah.
Or pencil her into the script every week.
Don't know where the joke is.
That's not a joke.
The joke is the script.
Because we don't have one. That's
I see.
not very good. Prizes. Now we had a request to
Yes.
treat
Good idea.
this wheel because the Olympics are on. To treat this as an award ceremony.
Correct.
So in first place, and the winner of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Playmates '88 retro box set. Let's find out.
One.
Is
Oh,
it an
never mind.
anthem or something?
Why would we first?
Well, that's Rob.
Rob, nice. Nice one, Rob.
Anyway, I think that's the other. They don't do it in that order.
They don't? They don't do like
Third, second, first.
Yeah. Anyway, we did first, second, third because we're
We mixed
no
it up right
scripts.
here. No convention. Yeah, there's no stretch.
We'll do third next.
We'll do third next, just to really keep everyone on edge. So third place it would be
For bronze,
Aang Avatar State Pop.
let's take it away.
Spin it, Luke.
Yeah. We have to spin it.
Yeah.
No one wins twice. That's the rule.
Sorry, Rob.
You can't get first and third.
Jeg Carpio.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Copy, yeah.
Yep.
Well done, bronze prize.
We forgot to say for Rob as well. Just send us a private message on Facebook with your name, postal information, and email address, and Josh is going to sort out your prizes next week. And the second prize,
Silver.
silver, is the Toon Squad Lunchlight backpack.
That's
And
exciting.
then we're going to spin, and this is going to round out this award ceremony. And
What an
we
award
want to
ceremony.
thank everyone who competed in this event. It was
You know, it's like a lot of training went into it, hard time and effort, and now
we
we're
have
going
a
to pay
play.
off.
So let's find out. Nikki
Gracias.
congratulations. You won the Toon Squad backpack, and I would recommend seeing the movie. If you
I
haven't.
recommend seeing the movie.
I haven't, but you've got a backpack, so your friends are going to ask about it, so you probably should check it out.
It's in here.
All the coins in here.
Yeah. Anyway, this congratulations to everyone who won. Thanks for everyone who's watched this, and we're sorry we've been away for so long.
Yeah.
It's probably back today as well.
We're a little bit rusty, but tune in next week because we will have by this episode time we will have dropped the 2021 Funko Summer Convention exclusive products. They're dropping at 11 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time next Thursday night. Each order placed will receive a Tiki Bigfoot
Pin of the year.
Pin of the year, I
Pin of
think
the
that's
year.
pretty good. So tune in next week as we're going to talk about the entire range of Summer Convention exclusives. We're going to give some stuff away, probably some Summer Convention exclusive, but we don't really know what yet. In the meantime, stay safe, have a great weekend. I'm Andy, this is Josh, this is Luke, Bianca, and Blake behind the camera. Thanks for watching, and we'll catch you next week. Have a good weekend.
Stay indoors as much as you